India's 2026-27 budget was announced last week, and the country is still reeling from the announcement.
Expectations were high.
युवा शक्ति का बजट है
अपार अवसरों का राजमार्ग है.
I would call it a no-nonsense, workman-like budget.
Say it's a mixed bag.
Disappointed. That's the only word I can attribute to the budget this time.
Middle class के लिए budget में क्या है?
Thousands of videos, memes, and articles have come up. But we are bringing an angle you may not have seen just yet. Because the union budget doesn't just impact how much tax you pay. It can also determine how polluted your air will be, whether your electricity comes from a solar grid, and what protections you have in case of an extreme weather event. This video is about exactly that. About how the environment, climate change, and your quality of life is about to change. I'm your host Lavanya, and in this episode of The Climate Brief, we are reacting to Budget 2026.
Energy transition and security. I propose to extend the basic customs duty exemption given to capital goods used for manufacturing lithium-ion cells.
She goes on to talk about exempting a basic customs duty to help in the use of solar and nuclear power. The good news is the budget continues to double down on renewable energy. This is evident in the allocation to the MNRE of rupees 32,915 crores, up from 26,549 crores last year, and the 24,124 crores to the Department of Atomic Energy. Further, the budget gives a boost to the RE and EV manufacturing supply chain by reducing the BCD on key items. This basically means that EVs and solar panels become cheaper. It also extended the BCD exemption on all goods required for nuclear power projects till the year 2035. With this, the budget has continued to show support for expansion of nuclear energy. And while the push for clean energy is clear, the budget for the petroleum and natural gas industry continues to increase, with an allocation of over 30,443 crores this year, up from 19,326 crores last year.
Carbon capture, utilization and storage. An outlay of 20,000 crore is proposed over the next 5 years for this purpose.
This sounds incredible, right? Wrong. Here's what carbon capture, utilization, and storage technology actually does. They work by reducing carbon dioxide emissions from large sources like power plants, factories, and more by using physical and chemical processes to capture carbon dioxide before it's released into the atmosphere. These kinds of technologies are particularly useful in hard-to-abate sectors. That is, sectors where it's difficult to change the process such that carbon dioxide emissions can be avoided in the first place. These include 5 industrial sectors, including power, steel, cement, refineries, and chemicals that have been specified in the budget. While they are expected to play a key role in meeting climate goals, this technology is debatable, especially in our context. Most technologies that come under CCUS are relatively new and haven't shown the ability to scale. So whether we will actually be able to reduce emissions at scale remains to be seen. Further, the 20,000 crore number may look big, but that is only an outlay as of right now, which means how much will be spent in this year remains unclear.
We now propose to support the mineral-rich states of Odisha, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu to establish dedicated rare earth corridors to promote mining, processing, research, and manufacturing, to enhance domestic chemical production and reduction import dependency, and reduce import dependency.
See, it is true that rare earth minerals are becoming increasingly important because of the crucial role they play in sustainable technology. But processing these minerals comes with a hefty climate and human cost. Strong chemicals are used in processing these minerals, which can leak into the groundwater, even contaminating entire waterways, rendering them dangerous to human beings and agriculture. The mineral dust and pollutants released during processing pollutes the air. That means water and air pollution threatening communities. Check. For every ton of rare earth, 2,000 tons of toxic waste is produced. That again results in polluting water and land. So difficult to dispose waste generation. Check. Many of these corridors are in ecologically rich areas and could cause severe losses to flora and fauna, which means habitat loss? Check. While this investment in rare earth mineral processing is crucial geopolitically, there is an urgent need to also account for the heavy cost on the environment and the climate consequences that will inevitably arise.
I propose to provide tax holiday till 2047 to any foreign company that provides cloud services to customers globally by using data center services from India.
As we all use AI for everything from generating boyfriends to doing our jobs, data centers are the need of the hour. But the climate disagrees. Find out more in our deep dive. Here's the TLDR. Data centers need hundreds of gallons of water for cooling. The daily water usage for an average 100 megawatt data center is approximately 2 million liters. That's enough for over 13,000 people. That spells disaster in an already water-stressed country like India. Let's take a look at what happened from Mexico to Ireland when data centers were proposed. The absolutely devastating impacts are common knowledge. So, is this the right move? While this move attracts global benefits and may mean economic growth for some, who are the ones really paying the price?
I propose to 1. Establish new dedicated freight corridors connecting Dankuni in the east to Surat in the west. We will develop 7 high-speed rail corridors between cities as growth connectors.
Let's look at a few facts. Transport emits around 23% of the energy-related carbon dioxide that feeds global warming. In that, rail transport stands out for all the right reasons. Rail carries 7% of global passengers and 6% of freight, but produces only 1% of transport emissions. The focus on high-speed railways is therefore great news. Hopefully, the regular railway budget will continue to expand capacity on the current railway routes as well.
We will develop ecologically sustainable mountain trails in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Jammu Kashmir. Also in Araku Valley in the Eastern Ghats and Podigai Malai in the Western Ghats. Turtle trails along key nesting sites in the coastal areas of Odisha, Karnataka, and Kerala. And 3. Bird watching trails along the Pulikat Lake in Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu.
Tourism as a way to promote the economy is great. The plan also says it will be sustainable. We can only hope and watch to see how this is executed. Well, here are a few notable highlights that didn't make it to the main announcement and some things that have been missed completely. The National Green Tribunal's budget has been increased this year, in fact, quite significantly, almost 2x, from 52 crores last year to 173.75 crores this year. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has seen an incremental increase of 278 crores, which might seem great, but is too small considering the immense scale of India's climate vulnerability. The agricultural budget, although more modern in approach, has not made space for higher protection against extreme weather events, push for natural farming, or agroecology. A key miss of the budget has been in the area of climate adaptation. Climate disasters have cost India a whopping $12 billion in 2025, but the budget does not have any announcements on funding for adaptation. Given the air pollution crisis that has gripped almost the entire country, the allocation to pollution control has dropped slightly compared to the previous year. The budget for the Jal Jeevan mission remains significant at 67,000 crores, but considering the water shortage that we spoke about earlier, what use is a tap when there's no water? Climate change is the defining issue of our time. So let's go back in time a little. Let me paint a picture here. In 2024, we saw some push for cleaner energy and a lot of unanswered questions about natural ecosystems and climate as a whole. In 2025, we saw some push for cleaner energy and a lot of unanswered questions about natural ecosystems and climate as a whole. In 2026, we saw some push for cleaner energy. You get the point. The budget demonstrates a clear commitment to the energy transition, but are we chasing growth at the cost of climate damage? Are we pushing for an economic model that will leave our country's natural resources drained before we can push to save them? The message is clear. India needs to grow richer before it can become greener. What if the natural ecosystems fail before prosperity arrives? I'm Lavanya and this is the Climate Brief. If this video gave you a new insight into the budget, subscribe to see a lot more stories. Is this budget good or bad for you and the climate? Let me know below.